I think my body just gave up to baroque piece. You don't need to be like, oh. Seems very funny. Hi guys and welcome back. Today is very surprisingly Wednesday again, as you can see from this very ugly background. I'm teaching again and I just started practicing again because it has been 2 weeks rest, which I've done. I was also sick, as you can still hear on my voice, and there's a lot of things I would like to talk about in today's video. I will also practice a little bit, not very hardly because that doesn't bring anything yet. My goal is just something different for today, so let's start this video. So as I mentioned, I did 2 weeks break from playing the flute because I did not want to do that actually. It was mostly because I got sick and many people were sick actually in Hungary. It was kind of a COVID virus which I got. I couldn't smell anything. I was tasting some things, not really much. Tasting was not so bad as smelling, to be honest. I had fever, not so high, thank God. So I was not completely dying in the bed, but it was not so nice, to be honest. Which was actually so stupid because I was actually already so excited to go home and to be with family and friends. I was still with family and friends, but not as much as I wanted to, because the last week, the last few days, I was spending in bed, also New Year's Eve, so it wasn't the best holiday, to be honest. But we always gotta check the positive stuff and everything, and I was at least resting a little bit because, yeah, since September I think I've been working crazy. I don't know how much actually you can see from these. Anyway, you also don't need to see this actually. I do it for myself, but still teaching into schools, full-time social media, and I don't know, myself practicing and everything. It was so hard at the very end. I think my body just gave up, to be honest, and yes, actually it was a good solution at the end that I was just laying in bed, because now I feel very good actually. Still, I cannot really breathe. But it's just something afterwards. I do not care actually, because I feel completely okay. I also feel a little earlier tired than I used to. These two things are only the stuff which are still with me, for otherwise everything is fine. So much about my life. As I said, I started practicing and working again, and my main goal actually for this month is to make a recording. There is again a competition I want to apply, and I did apply actually already, but I want to send another recording because I'm not really satisfied with the first one. I think I was talking about these in the last video that I want to apply, and I will play Bach A minor partita, first and second movement. I played this piece already many times, so I'm pretty familiar with it. The only thing I need to work on is sound, especially now after taking rest, because my intonation is pretty bad. It was anyway already not the best before I got sick actually, but now it became worse. So this is something I need to work on, intonation. My stamina. Actually, my stamina is pretty good, but my embouchure's stamina is very bad. As soon as I play more than 3 minutes without any break, I also mean a quartal break, yeah, my sound is just gone. I don't know yet how to change this. I think I'm always trying to find the solutions with sport, because I used to do a lot of sport anymore. But when I used to, any problem I had, I was analyzing myself, my muscles. Okay, I'm not strong enough. How should I lift that weight? Because I was powerlifting. And I've been always thinking, okay, this weight is now so heavy. Which part of my body should I change? And this attitude I have also in the flute. I'm just thinking what muscle and what exercises I gotta do for having a stronger stamina for my embouchure. I already realized I think too much, which can be funny, but I really think way too much while I play. I'm just always playing, no, I gotta do this, no. And I do not focus on the main thing, which is playing. because I always focus on that intonation, that articulation, that, which is good because I'm already happy for that I am aware of my playing, but this is too much. I gotta pull this a little back. And also another thing which I can also do to improve this stamina a little bit is play more. So I'm just playing virtuoso etudes from Köhler. I did this for a previous competition. I learned number 11, and that really helped actually for my stamina a lot, but it took a lot of time to improve so much. This is number 11. I already started playing it, and it is just legato, so I do not need to concentrate so much on my tongue. Anyway, in the first and second movement of partita, there are not so much tonguing. In the second, a little bit this beginning. Some like these, but it's mostly legato everything, or like tenutos. So I think this exercise could be good. I did not play yet. I tried today once to sight read. It is not easy, but also not impossible to play, which is perfect. So I will play today a little bit of this Köhler. This is going to be still a little bit of sight reading actually. Also, I will improve a little bit the intonation in the second movement, especially the very beginning. Don't like to do these, but it is very important because especially when I jump so much, that can be dangerous. Let's start work. Never forget your metronome. In case you like these music stand, I still have a code for 15% off, which is in the description. As I said, it's only sight reading, right? I do this now with the whole piece, and I really try to make sure to not change that much on my embouchure. I try to relax it. I try not to change. You know, it's really to achieve the most natural way of using my muscles here, so that I do not get tired, because that's actually the main reason for losing my sound, that I do too much things and I just get tired very quickly. So this is now I will work on, and after I will move to Bach. I've been working now a little bit on embouchure stamina. I learned a few months ago this bunny exercise. I don't know if it's the proper name for that, but it means basically that you use also these muscles, which I don't usually. I do everything from here. You can also see on my embouchure, usually when I play, that this side, but both sides actually, they go a little down. If I would play on my own way, that's why usually people say to me like, wow, you have such an interesting embouchure, because I am actually not flexed at all. It is very relaxed, but it is good for the first register, But as soon as I go up, that's why I struggle a lot, especially with double tonguing in the third register, because that part is not from these muscles, it's literally from here. I try to relearn to use those muscles with this bunny exercise. And I tried to do I know it seems very funny, but it is actually very useful. So if you have the same problem, struggling a lot on the third register, it can be the reason that you don't use this part, which I knew these are always, but no one actually said anything about this, never ever. So that's why Thomas, the guy I am still working with him, but we were working a lot for that competition, and that's time he was like, what are you doing? Why try to do that? And it was actually working pretty well. So this is actually what I do now. Yes, this is actually for the next half an hour my work, and I also do these very slowly. Of course with the tuner, so that I see. Because I always try to make sure that my lower register is nice and full, and for that you really need to change the air direction. It is going to change like almost like that, which makes a very warm and full sound, especially in the first register, but it makes also too low. So it's like these are all too low, you know, especially when you do these jumps, people can really hear it. So I try to change a little bit the direction, only with playing slowly, while I try to make sure that it still sounds full. Maybe not so full as before, which is actually also fine, especially in a baroque piece. You don't need to be like, oh, because with the traverso flute there was anyway not a very big and full sound. So let's move on. So guys, this was today's video. As you can see, my practice sessions are again not really about having joy. It is more improving. I guess all these competition, audition preparations, and all these years actually until your 30s, 35 years, you stay like that. I also try to make sure that sometimes I do a little bit of rest, not mean immediately that you don't play at all, it means for me that I play something for fun, and that's why for me it's so good that I have social media, because that also motivates me from the other side, so that I am actually able to play whatever I want to, because people love seeing that also. So yes, thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment. See you in the next one. Bye.